Welcome to Serious Business. Today we're talking about Ergo, close to perfection. What is Ergo? It's a proof of work cryptocurrency with a few interesting features. GPU mining, a UTXO model, public ledger, a fixed supply, a 2-minute block time, an 8 megabyte block size, a storage rent feature, smart contracts, and miner activated soft forks. It has really a lot of innovative features and interesting tech that I'll dive into soon. It was created by former members of IOHK, who are Alex Chepernoy and Dmitry Meshkov. If you don't know, IOHK is the foundation that develops Cardano. Ergo has smart contracts, and these are in the form of a Boolean expression, which is a spending condition attached to each UTXO. This allows smart contracts without the problems of an account model. This means very little of the blockchain state needs to be known by a node in order to execute a smart contract. Only really one UTXO or as many UTXOs as are involved with the smart contract need to be known. This allows for application layer cryptography. So this has been used to create a Ergo mixer, which can be used to mix not only the base coin of Ergo and also tokens, including bridged assets like if and when Bitcoin is bridged to Ergo. It has a really interesting storage rent feature. This allows miners to take a small fee from old UTXOs and basically re-spend them. The holder of the UTXO can keep their coins, but a small amount is taken off every 4 years in the case of Ergo. And this can be avoided by the holder by consolidating and moving UTXOs more often than the storage rent period. This pushes users to reduce the size of the blockchain state and pay transaction fees to incentivize miners, or miners will do all these things for them. This is a really good way of, paying the cost of securing the blockchain with hash power, as well as preventing all of the coins in a fixed supply coin from being lost into lost hardware wallets or sent to the wrong address and lost in the void. And Monero takes the opposite approach of just continuously producing tail inflation, so it's really an alternate solution to that. Real quick, like, subscribe, and tip. Today on You've Been Fooled, Ergo claims to not have a pre-mine, but part of every block's mining reward is allocated to the foundation. I think having a foundation influencing the protocol can lead to centralization very quickly. Having spending conditions built into every transaction means your employer could dictate how you spend your income. So this creates basically a company town effect where you get, Amazon dollars by working at Amazon, and you can only spend them at Amazon and Whole Foods. It's a very dystopian artifact of the past, and people are concerned that smart contract cryptocurrencies could bring this sort of effect back. The lessons learned are that it has interesting tech and storage rent and spending conditions. Something that's parallel in Bitcoin is BIP 119. If you don't know, BIP is a Bitcoin Improvement Proposal, and this introduces the check template verify opcode in Bitcoin, and I think it doesn't belong on the base layer. It's a little bit different in that only the sender can decide when their own UTXOs are spent, but recursive spending conditions may be possible, so there's still a lot of research to do on that. Storage rent could be useful for Bitcoin to incentivize miners without inflation. Setting it to a very long period, something like 10 years, could allow a lot of the lost coins and hardware wallets to be recovered without really pissing people off by making them move their coins every 4 years or 1 year or so on. And this is another solution to Bitcoin's lost coins and sort of excessively deflationary nature. And the last feature is that miners have more control than node operators. This can be seen as a good or bad thing. Node operators and miners both are an important part of any crypto ecosystem, but having miners deciding some of the features that the node operators will be handling the ramifications of is kind of a sticky situation. So in Ergo, miners can put bytes in the headers of packets or headers of their blocks to propose and vote on changes that are sort of temporary in the block size and block time. So they can really quickly influence the blockchain in order to handle more throughput and so on. That's all for today. Here's some future topics that I'll be covering. One I'm really been excited for is weird ways to save money and also decentralized storage problems. I think there's a lot of potential there. So if you're interested in those topics, make sure to subscribe and stick around for next time.